Okay, been missing out on doing these for a little while. So I read an article this morning on Medium, and it was titled something along the lines of how aging gracefully is not a thing. It's not real. You can't actually do it. There's no way you can stay in shape as you get old. You have to just accept the fact that you're going to be old and feeble and fall down and get hurt all the time and not have good health. There's just no way. That's kind of what the article was getting at, and it went on to name all these statistics, all these numbers about the health statistics of the aging American population. And surprisingly, for me at least, the statistics really weren't that terrible. They weren't good, and there's a lot to be improved. Don't get me wrong, but it was something like only like 30 to 40% of Americans over the age of 60 or 70 had some kind of, what's going on my screen? Some kind of disability. And that could be anything from just being overweight. Overweight was considered a disability, or not having good balance. That's something that was considered a disability. Um, and the author herself was mentioning the fact that in the last few months, she had fallen twice. Two times she'd fallen down, ended up in the emergency room from falling. And this lady was in her 70s. And from the sounds of things, it sounds like she has very, very little, if any, athletic or fitness or exercise background. Probably not very good nutrition knowledge. Probably just kind of went through life not really doing much. And maybe I'm judging, I don't know. But when I see people with that kind of attitude towards life, doesn't really matter what their age. Um, the fact of the matter is, yeah, if you never do anything proactive, you're not going to end up in good shape as you get older. I'm 48 now, and for my age, I'm in excellent physical condition. Still athletic, still strong, fairly flexible. Not flexible for how I'd like to be, but very flexible for most men my age. I went to the park today and just did a bunch of pull-ups and a bunch of other calisthenics workout that I like to do, because there's a pull-up bar right across the street from me. It's pretty sweet where I'm staying here in Kuala Lumpur. And and I think it's just sad that people want to just not try to do anything to better their health. It was quite a long time ago when I did a little bit of work in a clinical setting with a physical therapist who was a physical therapist for an old folks home. So he worked with people who were, last couple of years of their life, really. And he was telling me, yeah, even people in their 90s can make significant improvement in their health and strength. Like, they actually get stronger and they actually build muscle in their 90s. So people who say you can't age gracefully, yeah, maybe gracefully is not the best word, but to think that you just have to break down and it's just going to be like your last couple of decades is just going to be you breaking down and not having good health, no, that's not. It doesn't have to be that way. And sure, anything can happen. The body, things can go wrong with the body, at any time. It doesn't matter how old you are. That's just the odds of life. But you can certainly do a lot to improve your chances of living a good, healthy life for your whole life. I saw a really quick, you guys should look this up if you ever get away from this. Look up old hockey player, old man hockey player. You'll find a video of this guy who was in his 90s. He was 94, 95 years old, still playing ice hockey multiple times a week. Now, it wasn't contact ice hockey, it was old man ice hockey, but he was the oldest guy on the team. And so they weren't checking each other, they weren't body checking, it was non-contact hockey. But still, this dude still got on the ice, skated all around, moving the puck around. The guy was pretty agile. I mean, he would hop over the barrier from the bench to the ice and just hop his legs over and hop down the ice and skate away. It was awesome. And this guy could go up and down stairs easily. He had a great walk. Just his walk, he walked better than most people, period. And one of the things he said that aided him to do what he does at his age is the fact that he works out every morning, and he's been doing that since his 30s. So for about 60 years, This guy's been working out every morning, and his workout is very simple. He does some squats, some push-ups, and some sit-ups, and some stretching. And then he goes on walks every day, and he eats a sensible diet. There's not much more to it than that, people. You got to do some kind of physical exercise that's moderately challenging. You don't have to kill yourself. You don't have to try to do what I'm doing, trying to be the best athlete you can possibly be at an age when, maybe that's not the best idea. But it doesn't matter. I'm doing it anyways because it's fun and I enjoy it. But that's it, everybody. You just got to do a little bit. Just try to do a little bit every day. Stay consistent, and your life will be a lot better. Don't believe me? Give it a try. Try to prove me wrong. That's it for now, everybody. We'll talk later.